Hi everybody, it's Deb, and today in the studio we're going to take a look at embroidery. Today's project is embroidering a towel. It's a little longer than my mud video, so let's get started. We start with our hoops. We have to set up our big 10 needle machine so that we can properly fit the right hoop to it. For this embroidery we're using a 5x7 hoop. I'm adjusting the brackets so that the hoop will be secure on the machine when we stitch it out. I also have to check the bobbin. Next we get our supplies. We have a towel blank, we have our hoop, we have our tape, we have our sticky stabilizer, which is used for towels, and topping, which is used for towels and fleece and more plush items. We also have a hoop mat to help us get our properly hooped, some scissors, some good scissors, a couple other tools as we get started. First thing we do is lay down our stabilizer. It's important to have stabilizer under the threads so that the embroidery threads have something to connect to and they don't pull directly out of the product being embroidered. Next we have to take off the thin film of paper with our scoring tool and leave the sticky stabilizer, which is about a medium weight stabilizer once the topping is removed there. Next we take our towel and we get it marked for the center point, a little cleaned up and ready to embroider. We want the main side up, of course, since we're putting the threads on that side. We lay it down and we do our adjustments. I work to center the towel, and I do have a layout. I've done enough of these so that I know where to place it. And so sometimes it doesn't go right on the first time and takes a little adjusting. We get the towel adjusted, reset, stuck down, and the reason we don't actually physically hoop the towel in between the outside of the hoop and the inside of the hoop is to avoid any kind of burning by the hoop. Next we lay down the topping, which helps keep the threads up, and I will wash this out after the towel is finished. It's all taped down and it's ready to go. Next we have to do our final setup. We have to make sure our design is set up properly and that we don't have to adjust anything. For this particular one, I'm going to rotate the design so that the bulk of the towel is hanging away from the machine and there isn't a chance for it to be, well, eaten on the machine. It does happen from time to time, and I've lost a few pieces to my big machine here. That's not a lot of fun. Once we get that all set up, we do a final check. We confirm that our colors are all set and it's ready to roll. Now we get to the fun part, watching it stitch out. This particular design takes about 59 minutes, it's about 26,000 stitches, and has 11 color changes. So we're just going to let this roll. I've put it on fast speed, but it does take a while, even at 600 times the speed. That's if everything goes right. So we're just going to let this stitch a while. And it looks like we've got a little bit of a thread break. When that happens, we have to take a minute to rethread the needle and reset the position of the needle, as the machine will move approximately 20 stitches once the thread breaks before it realizes it's broken. So we get that all reset, we move the head to where it needs to be, and we're ready to go again without missing a stitch. As many embroidery pieces as I've done over the last 6 years since I've been embroidering, I still find myself mesmerized watching the needle drop down the stitches and see the design come to life before my eyes. So I hope you enjoy this. The next 6 or 7 minutes is just going to be the machine stitching out. I've increased the speed just a bit to get the job done in a lot faster fashion. I hope you enjoy it. As you can see, it takes a long time to drop down 26,000 stitches. We're almost done, just a little bit more stitching, and the towel will be all ready. Once the towel is complete, we peel off the topping, remove the tape, rinse it out, and drop it in the dryer or the sun. And here we go. It's all finished. I hope you enjoyed today's In the Studio with Deb Nash. Thanks for joining us.